Hello, fellow raccoons. Lee Whitney is back, and RACC-TV is back as well with Season 15. This season's going to be huge, so let's stop with this foolish talk and let's get started.
Most people are reluctant to change. We get used to where we are, what we do, and who we spend time with. Moving from middle school to high school brings a variety of emotions. For some, it's a pleasant surprise.
High school has been a really good experience, and I did not expect it to be this different than middle school, because in middle school you don't really have that many ranges of freedom, but in high school it's a lot better.
I like the freedom that we have. I like flex time, being able to walk around, go to tutorials if I need to, just being able to talk to my friends.
The freedom and getting to eat lunch outside every day instead of just selective days.
Middle school is just such more strict, and high school is just so much more fun because it's much more laid back.
The differences between middle school and high school can be very distinct.
In middle school, you had everyone in the same grade in your classes, but now in high school you have a lot of upperclassmen, and it's really helpful because they have a lot more knowledge of real life experiences or just the overall class, and so they can help you out.
There's a lot more elective choices to do, and you never use your locker.
High school provides many different ways to get involved.
In high school theater, there are more shows and more opportunities, and I think that's pretty cool, yeah.
Well, there's a lot more competition to go up against, and there's not as many spots as there are in middle school. It's a lot harder, a lot more challenging.
However, you can't please everybody.
I don't know, I was expecting more from the classes and just more, I don't know.
It's a lot more intimidating, and there's a lot of bigger kids.
There are many different opinions on the move from middle school to high school. You will be in high school for 4 years, and most people feel at home after a few weeks. The transition is never as drastic as some people think it will be. For RACC-TV, I'm Kristen Villagomez.
What do you think of when you hear the word panic? Whatever comes to mind, it usually doesn't include gasoline. Until recently. As Hurricane Harvey carved a path of destruction through the Gulf Coast cities 2 weeks ago, necessities such as food, water, shelter, and gasoline became scarce. If all of that was taking place 250 miles away, why was this area affected?
We had a rumor of a shortage because of the hurricane, and everybody thought shortage meant the OPEC sanctions from the 70s and that they were going to ration and I wasn't going to have enough. And so everybody went out and started filling up their red gallon cans and their 50-barrel gallon cans, trying to hoard it, more likely to blow themselves up than they were to benefit from all the additional gas that they had.
Some people found the sudden shortage a little suspicious.
How do you feel about the gas crisis over the past couple days?
I think it's all mass hysteria. It's a hoax, I think there's tons of gas in the pipelines right now, and really we're just freaking out about it, and it's really unnecessary. That's what I think.
I couldn't mow my lawn. No business, man. No money. No gas.
It's the one and only Digo Double G.
Because people were just over-exaggerating and scared that the prices were gonna skyrocket. I just didn't do anything because my tank was already full, so I just stayed home and didn't wait 2 hours for gasoline.
Do you think it was real?
No, people just overreacted. We would have been fine either way.
My parents had to go out at 4 a.m. to get gas and stuff, so it's pretty chaotic.
Think it was real?
Probably not.
Yeah, that was just a hoax from the media. There was no gas crisis.
So you don't think it's real?
No.
How did the great gasoline crisis of August 31st affect you?
Well, I'm still a young blood. I'm still 15, so I can't drive. But my parents couldn't drive me to the nearest local restroom, so it was difficult for me.
I'm 17 and I don't drive. I ride my bike, so I don't really care.
The panic and the rumor of a shortage created the hysteria, and what people heard was no gas and I need gas.
This event was a good illustration on how the power of suggestion can affect the public. When mass hysteria takes over rational thinking, there's no telling what may happen. Let's hope it's a long time before something like this happens again. For RACC-TV, I'm Taylor Garrow. Hey, I'm all out of gas. Can I have a ride?
Yeah, get in.
With gas prices rising and cars being inefficient with gas usage, people have started brainstorming unique ways for transportation. One rising concept is the use of a moped. A Ruckus is a type of moped with a small engine, and it is legal to drive on the road.
Do you know what a moped is?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
It's a electric scooter. Is it right? Yeah, it's an electric scooter.
A moped is a gas-powered scooter.
The things you go like this, right? I bet.
Isn't it like a scooter?
It's like a motorcycle, but nerds drive them, right?
Do you guys know what a moped is?
No.
No. Having a Ruckus is a way to get around without breaking the bank. Both insurance and gas are considerably cheaper than they would be on a normal car.
It was cheap to begin with. I bought it for about $600. The insurance is cheap, about $100 a year, so a little under $10 a month. The gas station on this hog is about somewhere around 102 miles a gallon.
The Ruckus is also allowed to be driven with a Class C license, which is the license that you are eligible for on your 16th birthday, the same license necessary to drive a car. No need to get an M-Class license, which is what you would need to drive a motorcycle. A Ruckus is good for more than just your bank account. Ruckus riders find it fun to be on the road.
It's exhilarating, like the entire ride is kind of like a small rush of adrenaline.
There are a number of benefits that come with owning a Ruckus. There's a significant amount of money saved, you don't need to get a new license, and you're guaranteed to have a great time. Next time you're looking for a new form of transportation, look into purchasing a Ruckus. For RACC-TV, I'm Maria Lawson.
Good morning, fellow raccoons, and welcome to the first weekend weather watch of the 2017-2018 school year. I'm Con Sizzle.
And I'm Eli Burke.
Speaking of the weather,
today will be sunny with a high of 92 and a low of 71.
Saturday will be partly cloudy with a high of 92 and a low of 71.
And Sunday will also be partly cloudy with a high of 92 and a low of 71.
Today, our girls volleyball team takes on the Independence Knights at Independence at 5:30.
And if you're down for a short road trip, make it down to Franklin Field in Dallas as Raccoon football takes on Woodrow Wilson. Also, best of luck to band as they participate in their marchathon on Saturday.
It'll be sure to toot the trumpet.
Never say that again. Hopefully, we'll be here next week.
For RACC-TV, I'm Con Sizzle.
And I'm Eli Burke.
Out.
This concludes our season opener. What you have just seen is just the beginning.
but there's more to come for the next 155 school days and for weeks to come. For RACC-TV, I'm Lee Whitney.